So if you're not following Chris Webb on Twitter, you should. And he flagged something that NPR is reporting that is one of the most disturbing things I've heard yet in the Trump administration, that segregated facilities are no longer explicitly banned in federal contracts. That means that you can be a firm that gets a federal contract and you can actually want to keep blacks and whites separate. You can have segregated bathrooms. You can oh God. I mean, this is something that's been in place since 1960, and Trump has eliminated it, and it's no accident.
I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying this, but I think white people need segregation. We need segregation to learn a lesson. There are far too many white people who think like, oh, it's okay, we roll back DEI, everybody will be fine. Like, I see that you're cool, you see that I'm cool. No. And thanks to the Trump administration, they've rolled back a lot of segregation laws. So, I mean, not that they ever tore down the original separate water fountains. They're just going to put the sign up once again that says blacks only. There are a lot of people who think if segregation comes back, it will be to their advantage. It will be to such the disadvantage of white population. And frankly, I think it's going to be good. There was a white woman who went into some bar the other day and she filmed it. Wearing a MAGA hat, she walked into a bar and like automatically the owner of the bar was like, get them out of my bar. You can't deny me service. No, your kind went to the Supreme Court to ensure that I can deny you service. Your beliefs are not my beliefs. Get the hell out of my bar. But I voted for MAGA and I'm white. You can't deny me. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we absolutely can. And she's filming it. And you can almost hear in her voice, she's absolutely sure she's going to post this video and she's going to become instantly famous. How dare this bar deny her? And instead the comments were like, know your place. That is not your space. Last time there was segregation, minorities couldn't go into white spaces, but white people went into minority spaces. There's always some stereotypical photo of like some socialite from Fifth Avenue up in the Harlem in the jazz clubs being like, oh, I'm mixing with the cool people and smoking the funny cigarettes. And then, inevitably she marries a Vanderbilt and, settles down and remembers her side of the town. I think if this time segregation comes back, segregation should be to keep the white people out. It would be good for minority culture, but it would be outstanding for white culture to finally understand, really get the point. No, we're gatekeeping. Hairstyles and food and flavor and music and culture, all of this is ours. Not for you. Kardashians can't no, these are Albanian box braids. It's our culture. It is not, frankly. As much as it will not benefit me, I think it would be to the benefit of white people to feel segregation, to go through segregation for, let's start with 300 years. That seems like the right number. Then we'll check in to see how they're doing and maybe start some other new version, DEI 2.0. As a matter of fact, in white culture, white women should probably make their own group too. There can be MAGA, white women, minority, separate, not equal, and definitely learning some lessons. Grow with love. Is we're definitely in this phase that until it affects me, I don't care about it, but that's short term. Because, you give me back my Social Security, I'm no longer interested in everybody else's struggle. To long term, deny white people everything they feel entitled to, I think it's long past time for that lesson to be taught. And yeah, it's gonna be super hard keeping white people out. You saw how many struggled with the blue bracelet idea. I admit, I'm not gonna like it, but I think it would be to the benefit of all. I'm good.
Black people really don't give a shit if they can't be around white people, right? You think that black people give a flying fuck that you're not going to let them into your racist ass place? Because I promise you they don't. What's really going to suck is not being able to go into black spaces like that. That's going to suck for white people who enjoy things that are cool and fun. That part's really gonna suck. But we deserve to be kicked out. Okay?
Joelle, Nicole Johnson, she made a really good point. She said, bring back segregation. Let's do it. We're gonna have black-only restaurants, black-only shops, black-only theme parks, black only, everything, right? Those will be the only good places to go. With all the good food, the good music. It would bring me so much joy to see that. And they're not saying like, hey, you know, it's really truly blacks only. They would allow the approved whiteys like myself to come and think about it. That would kill all the racists that not only black people are spending their hard-earned dollars on only black businesses, but white people are too.
Now, I know goddamn fucking well I did not just see something that says that Trump wants to bring back segregation. Bitch, I promise you, I will spit in every white person's fountain and I will fucking drink from the black people's fountain. I'm that fucking bitch, okay? I'm the one that you motherfuckers would have had up in a tree because I'm not walking with you fucking racist piece of shits. We're not the same fucking white people you used to know, bitch. Fuck you, Trump.
It is a shit show every single day here in America. So I think it was yesterday, Trump and them passed down some ruling that contractors and everything, anybody building buildings or anything, can now have segregated spaces. Are we really going back to the 50s and 60s? So help me God if I walk into a business and there's a segregated bathroom or something. I don't know what I would do. That is some bullshit. America, this is 2025. If you are such an insecure individual that you operate a business and you're going to put in segregated stuff, you deserve everything you're going to get.
Y'all funny. Segregation. Are you serious? But y'all not ready. Before I even move forward, first of all, segregation is biblical. The Most High, He always wanted the children of Israel to be separated from all the nations, you know. But you went into captivity and forgot who you were and started getting comfortable amongst your enemy, mingling and marrying and mixing and having children with them. But y'all really not ready for segregation. Y'all can't even separate in that area. But let's move forward. Okay, let's just think about this. White supremacy was built off treating blacks bad or feeling superior to blacks, so-called blacks. So if segregation took effect, white supremacy is out the door. It's trash. You can just ball it up and throw it away. Why? Because it's solely based off your false pride and superiority over so-called blacks. Uh-oh. Now you gotta sit and deal with your own bullshit. No more blaming black people for your problems that pre-existed 10 years before you ever met them. Secondly, I just want to know what so-called black is eating at an all-white restaurant. I'll wait. Yeah, all the white restaurants are getting closed down because guess what? We do the cooking. We bring the flavor, we bring the seasoning, we bring the sauce because we are the salt of the earth. Again, y'all music is, oh my God, what music? I forgot. You steal everything, culture vultures. If we separate, what exactly do you all have? How can you live? See, but we'll be just fine. Per usual. We always fine. We chill. We the salt of the earth. Y'all take from us. We don't take from you. And if we're separated, in due time, you are going to become extinct. The only way you're surviving now is through mixing. And speaking of mixing, what are all the interracial marriages and relationships going to do? I'll wait. Because you know that's a sin too, to be mixing. with the nations. You're supposed to stick with your own kind anyways. And then I think that's enough for y'all to swallow. At the end of the day, the Most High spoke to the children of Israel, said, be ye separate, holy, because he's holy. Separate from your enemy. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. All this has to happen. The Most High, he is dividing, he's separating. He's sifting and sieving. He's taking his, he's tucking us away. So I'm not even mad about it. I know they're saying that the ban was lifted for federal contractors, and a lot of people are taking it to now segregation is legal again. Whichever, whoever, however y'all want to do it. At the end of the day, we gonna be good. As always. Think about Black Wall Street. Y'all not ready? Y'all really not ready. Y'all couldn't handle it then, and you damn sure can't handle it now. It's 2025. Hey, we not our ancestors, okay? We not taking none of that. And so with that being said, we got to move real wisely. Do not let... Trump is a antagonist, okay? Every executive bill he passed is poking, is provoking, is antagonizing someone, somewhere, some country, some state. If not blacks, then whites. Trump is full of war. His words are smooth as butter, but war is in his heart. This man is a man of war. He want nothing more than to start a civil war. Like I said, back to my dream, he will start World War III because it's evil in his heart. Just look at the things that he's doing. But again, back to the topic. Y'all really not ready for segregation. Stop playing with yourselves. We ready. We been ready. We been ready to have our own thing away from y'all. We ain't got to deal with y'all. Y'all ain't got to deal with us. And we would be absolutely okay with that. Where we sign up at? I'm just saying. Shalom.